I'm in Los Alamos, and this is where the Manhattan Project with Oppenheimer created the bomb. So it's a little sketchy. I'm pretty sure there's some like shit going down that we're not allowed to know about. So I'm gonna go to the, oh, they have a co-op market. Okay, I'm gonna go to the visitor center first, and then the Bradbury Museum. There's tons of trails out here, paved biking trails as well. Okay, yeah, like I said, it's probably all classified. But I had a top secret clearance at one point when I was in the military, so maybe I can, you know, get an in. Maybe I can go past this fence over here and be like, tell me all your government secrets. I won't tell anyone, I'll just put it on my YouTube channel. Okay, actually I'm going to go to the Bradbury Museum first, and I'll go to the visitor center next door afterwards, because it doesn't look like it's very busy right now. So I don't know if I'm more interested in the Science Museum or Yuan's Dumpling and Noodle House. Oh my god, I need some noodles. I'm actually quite hungry. Okay, Bradbury Science Museum. The other one is the, I think it's the Oppenheimer Museum I'm going to. So yeah, okay, free admission. There we go. All right, so there's Mr. Oppenheimer. I think that's Mr. Hans. I didn't see the movie. I fell asleep after 5 minutes. I should probably watch it. Manhattan Project. It's a Saturday, there's no one here. Who knew? What a fantastic place. And I was just talking to the volunteer about the, oh, is this the movie in here? Okay, that's the movie. Let me watch the movie.
Engineers could collaborate to design and construct an atomic bomb. To serve as director of that facility, Groves, now a general, chose J. Robert Oppenheimer, the nation's leading theoretical physicist.
Okay, so this part is more about like other science in the area, like wildfires and nanotechnology. The other exhibit was for the atomic bomb. How electrifying are you? I am on fire. Anyway, so yeah, so you can go through and learn about like science stuff, the ribosome, building immunity, and Los Alamos Neutron Science Center. They're still showing the 20-minute movie, a 15-minute movie that runs every 20 minutes. So now here is Transistor Revolution. This is cool. And if you go to the Nuclear Science Museum in Albuquerque, it's a good supplement because it's all like blowing shit up out here. Or aliens, one of the two. I'm not entirely sure. I'm fascinated by the science stuff though. Not the bit about like how horrible humans are, but yeah, it's crazy. I went to Hiroshima in 2019, and that was an incredibly well done, humane way to portray, but without like leaving out the bad parts. I mean, it was basically, everybody was completely silent in that whole entire museum. And they had a video with survivors, and it was subtitled in English, and we just all sat there stunned. I mean, it was just really, really crazy. And I lived in Japan for 4 years, so that's very close to my heart. And it was really, like, definitely somewhere you have to go in your lifetime is to the Hiroshima Memorial. But yeah. What does this do? Security turnstiles exist. Can I go through? Oh yeah. All right. I could just, you know, walk around. It's like the least secure security turnstile. I could just be like, oh, let me go back around and go back through again. Oh, it's so secure. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, hang on. There we go. Yay, I'm free. Okay. And now we get into explosives. bomb ordnance. Actually, when I was in basic training in the Army, there were a couple of EOD guys, which are the bomb ordnance guys, like Hurt Locker, those guys. And they had to do this really strenuous test with all of the bomb gear on. And one guy failed it like 8 times. He was like 1 second too slow of like disarming the bomb. And he was like determined. And then finally he passed and they let him be a bomb ordnance. But this is what they wear. Yeah, it's totally the Hurt Locker. It's insane. Like we used to see them like running around the track in all this equipment. And I was a translator, so I didn't really have to do anything too strenuous, even though I ended up breaking my back in the military, but whatever. That's crazy. Like that takes some cojones to do that. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna go to the visitor center. Here's a map of Los Alamos. That was interesting. It is interesting seeing the American version versus the Japanese version. They were like, oh yeah, and after we did all this stuff, we just kind of dropped the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And I'm like, yeah, I've been to Hiroshima, to the museum. So, okay, so let's see what else there is. Oh, these are all restaurants. Okay, all right. Well, the weather's turning, which is fine, so I'm all indoors the rest of the day. Okay, so let me go to the visitor center, and then I think I'm going to Oppenheimer House. I don't know, I got a big list. I did the Google Maps where you just kind of string all the waypoints together, and then it just tells you where to go. That's too funny. I saw these guys in Santa Fe at the supermarket. They were parked next to me. Kill your TV. Yeah, I recognize it because they were just kind of camped out. That's too funny. Yeah, I know, we all do the circuit. We do the same, like, you know, we'll just kind of end up seeing each other throughout. Okay, there's a bagel cafe. There's also Sugar and Cream, a little cafe over there. I'm trying to avoid spending any money on this entire trip because I want to do van life the way that van lifers do it, where it's the magical free life. Anyway, I'm going to go into the visitor center for a second, whoops, and get run over by a Honda, and then just check it out, and then I'll go ahead and go on to the next place. All right, I got a bunch of magazines and pamphlets for pretty much all of New Mexico, so those are good to read when I don't have cell reception. Okay, all right, next place. Okay, actually I can just stay in this parking lot. So the next one is the Oppenheimer statues, the Fuller Lodge, the some other stuff. So it's all kind of in the same area. So that's the good thing about Google Docs, or Google Maps, is that you can just kind of put in a whole bunch of places you want to go and then drag and drop them into a different order so that you can have like a walking tour. So that way you can just park your van or car or bike or whatever you have in one place and not have to like keep backtracking. So yeah, so this is the art center, art gallery. Okay, let me go check that out. The first stop on this walking tour, which is only 13 minutes total, is the Manhattan Project National Historical Park, which is right behind the visitor center. And it's basically just a lake, and you can walk around and just, you know, be a good human, I guess. And right across the street is the Fuller Lodge, which is the art center, gift shop, museum, and bookstore. And I should probably walk on the crosswalk. So I'm going to go to all of those. So let's go to the art center first, and then we'll go to the historical museum, and then the gift shop and bookshop. Who drives those things anymore? You know, I never see anyone doing van life in a Hummer. I think they only get, it's like an FUV, not an SUV, it's an FUV, because you know FU, but it's, I think it's like 2 miles to the gallon or something ridiculous. I need to leave my business card here. I don't know if they'll let me do that. Just like give us donations as me. Ow. Oh, just a bit by a... There's no mosquitoes here. What is biting me? So this is the Fuller Lodge, and I guess you can stay there. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I should, you know, look up this stuff. They're blowing up balloons. It's interesting. Then there's a museum over here. So let's go into the Los Alamos History Museum. the next place is the Hans Better house. So I don't know where that is. Let me find over here. I guess the Oppenheimer house, you can't go to that one. Exhibits. Okay, it's interesting. I mean, it's all, you know, like, yay, look what we made here, and, you know, dropped on another country. And so I'm like, I don't know. I'm not really like, oh, yay, Oppenheimer. I'm like, yeah, I went to Hiroshima. I lived in Japan. So I see it from a very different perspective. But okay, let me figure out how to get up there. Ancestral Pueblo site and the Romero cabin and the guest cottage, Fuller Lodge. Okay, the guest cottage was the art museum, or sorry, the history museum. Fuller Lodge is there. So let me go up to the Romero cabin. I don't know where that is. I guess it's, oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh my God, it's a, what is that, a deer? Hello. You're just walking through like no big deal. He's like, don't mind me. Okay, I think that's the library. That would be great if it's just right there. I'll have to walk back and get my backpack. But I'll drive over here, I'll park over here. That'd be great. Okay, cool. This is the Romero cabin. You can't really go in. And then I think there's a wedding being set up over there. And then they have the ancestral Pueblo dwelling. And there's Prudence over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and get my, I'm not gonna bother moving her, I'll just leave her there. Okay, where's the Hans Better house? And then I'm done, and I'll go to the library for a few hours. This is a really nice walking tour. It is getting a little bit hot. It's a little bit humid here, which is bizarre. I was like, no, leave all the humidity in Texas. Anyway, there's private residences here, established 1932. And then down here is the Hans house, and then Oppenheimer is an open. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not all like, oh, look at, you know, whatever, it's gonna get my souvenir. It's like, you know, it's educational. But still, it's like, I don't think that, I think just because the movie came out, it's probably more popular for people to come here, but I don't think it's something that needs to be celebrated. Just learn about it, you know. Is this it? Los Alamos Historical Society, I don't know. Okay, I think that's the Oppenheimer house. It's not open though. And then this is the his co-worker's house. So let's go check that out, and then that's it. And then it's the rest of the day is a work day. All right, I'm gonna walk back to the van. So earlier this year, when I was in Mammoth in California going skiing, my friend had us stop at the Japanese internment camp. And, you know, you kind of put everything together. This is why I travel. It's not just, you know, there's a lot of influencers go, I don't want to do like museums and stuff. I just want to do like food and whatever. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But I am very much into the history, especially of how humans have screwed everything up for the people that really have no choice in the matter. Because I wrote a lot of articles for years as a travel writer on culture and, you know, the impact of living among, you know, governments where like you can't make decisions, you know, and you just have to live under the wrath of whatever's going on. But anyway, but putting this all together, you've got, you know, you've got the Japanese internment camps, which is out near Mammoth, California, on the way to Mammoth. And then you've got the Hiroshima Memorial Museum, and then you've got, you know, like the Museum of the Pacific War or something in Fredericksburg, Texas. You've got this out here. You know, it's kind of like the more you travel, the more you can piece it together, and then you can form a valid opinion on what you think is right or wrong based on what you learn versus, you know, what people tell you you should know. You know, just kind of keep an open mind. But it is kind of, you know, it's really sucky because, I don't know, it's just, and seeing it from different countries' perspectives is interesting as well. But then I've been to a bunch of Air Force museums. You know, I've seen everything, you know, as much as I can. So anyway, okay, well, thank you, Los Alamos. You were interesting, and maybe I should go watch that movie now. I don't know. I talked to a bunch of people like while I've been walking around, and nobody's seen the movie. So, anyway, okay, I'm hungry. Maybe I'll go get, I don't know, I need something. I need like a smoothie or something. Okay, let me go figure out where this library is, and if I have to move my car. I think the library is the big brown building over there next to the senior center. This place is like an art installation. This is really cool. What an interesting building. That's pretty cool. Oh wow. Okay, that's what I saw the picture of. What is that down there? It's like an auditorium. That's really cool. Okay, I got a study room. I could sit over here, but they gave me a study room, so that's great. Drinks, yes. Okay, good. So I'm gonna walk back here through this really, really pretty building. It's like a maze, and I'm gonna be in number C. This is cool. Yeah, I could sit back here, but this is better because, oh, obviously the key. I'm like, it's not opening. Come on, motor skills. There we go. Hang on a minute. This is perfect. It's kind of like a concrete cell, but that'll work. Okay, they're not soundproof, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna sit here for a couple hours, edit like 2 videos, I think. And here are the rules. And I have to use the restroom. So I want to show you, this is the most useful thing anyone has ever bought me. My daughter got me this, I think for Mother's Day or for my birthday last year. And it's like this multi-use travel charger. It's got the Thunderbolt and 2 USBs, and then it has 2 regular plugs. And it's been the most useful thing. Like literally, I'm like, don't buy me flowers, buy me shiny things that are computers. So anyway, so yeah, let me get started working. I'm gonna probably be here till about 4. And then it's about 40 minutes back into Santa Fe. It's a Saturday, so I don't know if I want to go to Trader Joe's on a Saturday or just go to the supermarket that's here. But I need more yogurt and some salad. And then, yeah, I'm starting to be on the week before I fly home, so now I've got to eat all the food in my fridge. Anyway, but okay, let me get working. I'll probably, yeah, be here a couple hours, and then this is great. This room is fantastic. Who knew? There's like 6 study rooms and a bunch of these tables. All right, I'm done. Oh, it feels so nice out here. I'm done with the library. They have all these little statues all over. Okay, so I'm leaving Los Alamos. It is 5 p.m. I'm going to drive back into Santa Fe, about 45 minutes, go to Trader Joe's, get some provisions. So thank you, Mesa Public Library. And yeah, I got 3 videos done, 2 uploaded, and the other one I still need to render and then get that uploaded probably tomorrow or the day after. Okay, it's beautiful out here. It's very hot though. Well, cute little town, who knew? I'll definitely come back. All right, so yeah, hopefully I got some good sun while I was in there for 4 hours. But yeah, I'll definitely remember this. The Wi-Fi was really good. And yeah, just gonna go out of here. I was gonna go to the supermarket here, but I think I'll go to Trader Joe's because they have the stuff that I like. So thank you, Los Alamos.